out there to my YouTube family. This is Bobby B with another episode of We Just Want Peace. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Help the channel grow. That way I can keep bringing content out to you. So today I want to talk about a subject which is in a famous book by John Gray, and the book is called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Now, Kevin Samuels, if you watch some of his videos, a lot of times he'll ask a lady a question, and he would get frustrated in the way that she answered the question. And he would ask her questions like, no, I don't care about how you feel, because women generally, when they start out with an answer, they generally say, well, I feel. When generally a man answers a question, he answers it with, I think. So here's where we have the difference. He would get angry because women would tell him, I feel. And he's like, you know what? I don't care about how you feel. Answer the question. It's a yes or no question. Well, women, being from Venus, they're feeling. They feel, okay? Men, basically, we are thinkers. We think about stuff. We don't necessarily go with our feelings. So women, they feel, think, and men think, feel. So generally, when you ask a woman a question, she's going to say, I feel such and such and such. Okay, then you say to her, why do you feel this way? Then she's going to say, because I think such and such and such. Now, when you ask a man a question, he's going to say, well, I think da-da-da-da-da. Okay. And then say, okay, why do you think da-da-da-da-da? And he'll probably say, well, I feel blah, 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 blah. Okay? So this is how it works. So generally when you're dealing with men out there, when you're dealing with a lady and you ask a question, unless it's a life or death situation, they're going to tell you how they feel. So let them get their feelings out. Go ahead. Let them finish the sentence. Kevin Samuels, he generally would cut them off. Talking about, I don't care about how you feel. You have to care about how a woman feels, because that's how women communicate, through feeling. Men, we communicate through thinking. We think things through and then we act upon them. Women usually go off of their feelings, there's nothing wrong with that, because that's who they are. This is how they function. Some men function. That's why we're different, okay? Men from Mars, women from Venus. Okay, so let them get their thought out, let their feeling, okay? Then ask them, so now you've told me what you feel. So now tell me what you think. And they'll probably sit there and think about it for a moment, and then they'll tell you what you think. See, a lot of times women, they just want to be heard, okay? Men, we're fixers, okay? It's like, oh, got a problem? Okay, boom. What is it? We want to get to it. All right, what's your problem? Tell me what you think. All right, need to fix this? Let me fix it so I can watch the game, okay? Now, when it comes the other way around, men are thinkers, so men, a lot of women, they want men to get into their feelings and express how they feel. A lot of men don't work that way. There are some men that do, but there are a lot that don't. When we have an issue, we like to think it through. Women, you got to let your man think it through. Quit nagging him. What's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. I want to help. No. There's some things that we just as men have to figure out for ourselves, okay? We just have to go through what we go through, think the process out, and then take action, okay? So women, you have to understand that about men. Keep nagging them, keep bugging them. It's only going to make things worse. We want peace, right? That's going to create a problem. You're not going to get peace because you're going to keep nagging that man, and he's going to get mad, and he's going to lash out at you. And then you're going to be upset because you were trying to help him and he lashed out at you. So give the man that space. Let him think things through. Just because a man is being quiet, it may not even have anything to do with you. But see, that's the problem. Women always think that it's something with them. It's not always about you. You know, men, we have our issues. We have our problems that we have to deal with, okay? And we shut down, think about the problem until we come up with a solution, put that solution in action, and then we're good. We're fine. Sometimes it takes a couple of days. Just let us be, you know? Men, when it comes to women, they're going to want to talk, okay? You just have to sometimes, you have to just sit there, give them your attention, let them talk. Just like how they gave you the space to not be bothered when you were trying to deal with your problem, you need to be the ear to listen to their problem. Now, usually what men try to do is they try to fix it. Oh, so that's all it is? Well, then just do this, this, and this, and the problem be solved. A lot of times women don't want you to solve their problem, just like you don't want women to solve your problem. A lot of times women, they just want to be heard. They just want someone to vent to. You being their spouse or being their partner, their other half, you should be their best friend, really. I mean, they're going to have the girl best friend, you're going to have your guy best friend, but that should be your best friend. They should be able to come to you when they're feeling a certain way and be able to talk to you about it without you coming with a fixer. Now, unless they ask you, what should I do? That's when you put your fixer hat on and you fix the problem. But unless they ask you, what should I do? What would you do if this happened to you? Don't try to fix it. Just give some compassion, give some sympathy, move on, okay? Now, with the ladies, don't come to them with this while they're watching the game. Now the guys get into sports. I know some women don't understand it, but that's not the time to come to them with this, okay? When you're getting ready for bed, you know when a man's got to get up, crack of dawn, that's not the time to come to him with it. Send him a text message at work, say, hey, I want to tell you something when you get home, okay? Say it's nothing bad, so that way he's not sitting around thinking, okay, what did I do? What am I in trouble for now? Just say, hey, I want to run something by you. You know, it has nothing to do with you. Just assure him so he's not rewinding in the back of his head what he could have done to upset you. And then when he comes to you, says, hey, okay, you know, what's going on? What do you want to talk about? Then tell him your problem, okay? If you need him to fix it, ask him to fix it. If you don't need him to fix it, you just want to vent, then vent, you know? Guys, we don't come to you guys when you're watching your program or anything like that. We don't come to you with our foolishness then, you know? But basically, we'll just stay quiet and we'll try to figure things out. And then here you come. What's wrong? What's wrong? It's not you. It's not about you. Sometimes we got to figure our own things out, okay? So allow us to do that. So these are the separate things. What we have to do, we have to show compassion for each other, and we have to show patience for each other. Don't cut each other off. Unless it's a life or death situation, fellas, let that woman feel, and then she'll tell you what she thinks. Unless it's a life or death situation, women, that man is silent about something, let him process it, okay? If he's angry about something that you did, or angry about something with you, you want to let him process it, let him cool off. Then he'll come to you with it, because he's probably trying to think of a nice way to say this. If you keep picking at him, you're going to get the explosion. That's not what you want, because we all want peace. So, I'm going to close out this episode of We Just Want Peace. And I'm going to leave you with this affirmation here. This affirmation says, I commit to living a joyful life. And that's what we all should strive for, a joyful life. Because life is short. You know, the earth has been here for billions of years. Our lifespan is not even like a speck of salt compared to all the years. So let's make the most of these years. Let's make happy memories and live a happy life. Remember, men from Mars, women from Venus. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Help my channel grow. I really appreciate everyone who's already subscribed. And signing out, I'm going to say peace.